Well, it's the first of the month, so we have a brand new fabulous folded cutting dies for card making. This is a double treat, and let me show you. You can kind of see it on the package, but here is the card in person, and as you open it, it opens up that double pocket treat. How fun is that? Now, you may think that it's only good for flowers, but aha, I have lots to show you with Debbie's help, so please come play with us. Okay, before we get into the projects, let me just talk to you a little bit about the cutting dies. Comes in a package like this, and on the back, as with all of the fabulous folded dies, there are complete instructions with illustrations as well as text and a sample, so you get everything right at your fingertips. Now, there are 3 dies, as you saw on the front of the package, and you're just going to die cut them out of either patterned or solid cardstock, and that will be easy to do. In fact, I'll just show them to you. So right here and these two, and we will also just follow the directions on the package. So what we'll do is we're going to place extra sticky tape. This is our go-to super strong tape. It has the red liner. And again, just following the directions. So as we cut these out, you're going to, on the side that you want to have showing, you're going to put tape right here and right here. And this is within the lines that have the score lines. So let me just show you. You can see that and that and that and that. And then we're going to turn this over and we're going to put them on the top. Whoops, how did an ant get there? Goodness. Okay, well, ant, you're not part of this. Go away. And you're going to put them right here and right there and there. And then on the 2 crossbars, as you can see, you're going to put them on the 2 ends. Again, just on the outside of the score lines. Now, the way they go together is really clever and really super easy. So each of these is going to make a box. So you're just going to do the folds in valley folds, and you're going to attach it like so, just like that. And then the smaller one is going to get attached like that, just exactly like that. Now, the crossbars are going to go in toward the top, and let me show you that on this one that's complete. And you always want to have those crossbars at the top because they're going to allow whatever you put inside your boxes to really show. And these are going to collapse, as you can see. Now, this still has the extra sticky tape on the back, and what you'll do is you will place them inside your card, and you're going to put them, you're going to have them straddling that your score line. Now, if you want them toward the bottom, you'll have maybe the big one toward the right, the smaller one toward the left. That's what Teresa had done on her sample. And you'll just remove the tape, press them down, and that's all there is to it. So that's it. Now, the nice thing about this is that they will fit into our regular 5 by 6.5 inch card. That's perfect. But I am here to tell you, friends, they will also fit into an A2 card. In fact, let me just show you. This would fit right inside and do its magic. But that's not all. They would also fit into a slimline. Again, as you can see, they will just fit. Okay, I guess that's sticking out. So maybe you need to have it a 4-inch one, okay? But it's nice because it's just multi-purpose, so that really makes it great. It is advisable to have a bone folder just to really secure down those folds, so that just makes them nice and crisp. Now, as I said, Teresa used, I didn't say this, but on the packaging it will tell you, she used Picket Fence, pattern cardstock, and Strawberry Delight solid cardstock. She used some crepe ribbon and our Purple Dazzle sets, as well as our cutting dies for the flowers. Now, as I said, you might think, oh, but this is just for flowers, but nope. Let me show you what Debbie has done. Now, this is using the Be Happy cutting collection, and look what she has done. How fun is that? Very, very neat. Now, So let me just show you, I'll pull out what she's used just so you can really see. And this is, of course, the Be Happy collection. Now, she used the 12 by 12 because that's going to allow you to really get a nice graphic on the front. And as you can see, she's used this beehive. And also, she used, this is a cutout. And she used the solids also, the Be Happy solids. She also used the Be Happy chipboard. I'll show you that in a second. The Be Happy cutting die. And this is a wooden bee, and it comes in a package like this. It already has foam tape on it. I know you can't see much of it there, but there's a whole hive of bees, and it is sitting right there. In fact, when I turn it, you can see, but it just so perfectly matches the bees in the art. Now, she also did add the gold pearl dazzle, jewel dazzles, and they're in the center of many of the flowers. It just adds a bit of shine. Now, on the inside, again, two of the pieces of the Be Happy. And look at all of the chipboard. It is just gorgeous. So you can see that beehive is right there, that garland of flowers she's placed right on the bigger box. The smaller box has got one of the bees as well as a single flower. And look at that that piece, that's a honey dipper. And the honey pot comes from the cutting die. There you go. And the smile comes from the chipboard. And the flowers, so this big flower right here, and the lilacs, well, there's one there, and there's a whole bunch of them right here. And just really, really fun. Now, she used the tri-blend markers, so there's just a whole parcel of them. You can see light green, light yellow, lavender, true blue, fair skin. She also used a brown, and those were used on these. She did use the finger daubers to apply them. Again, the pearl gold dazzles in the center of the flowers, but isn't that just fun? There's another one, 2, 3 of the wooden bees because you get so many, and just really fun. So that worked nicely. And oh, I just wanted to point out, as we get in closer and I wiggle this, you can see the shine on the honey, which I think is always a great addition. Now, Debbie did it by putting the Versamark ink pad and then the clear embossing powder and heating it with the heat gun. You can also do it in one step by using the crystal lacquer. So whichever way you like to go, that's going to work just perfectly for you. So flowers and honey. Now, those are two things. Now, I have another card that she's done, and this, I think it's so neat that she has taken a cutting die. This is the arch window, and used it in the front. And I love how you can see all those flowers, but look what they are. They are in that cutting die, yes. And what she's done is she's turned it over. So the big one is on top, the little one is on the right. Now on the others, both what Debbie did and Lene did, the big one is at the bottom. Also notice that the one that Teresa did, it's down at the bottom. When Debbie did it, she's got it a little bit higher. So you've got choices, and that's really fun. Speaking of choices, you can flip it over, just like she's done here. And isn't that just a beautiful grouping of flowers? And I love the fact that she used the die cuts so effectively, letting one go into the small guy and one just on the front of the big one. And let's see, let me show you. This is the arch window, and it's a significant size, you can see, but it's just gorgeous along the fold of this card. And she's also used, let me show you the papers because they're quite perfect. This is the window view, and isn't that a perfect name to go with this, with that arch window die? Again, the 12 by 12. Also, she has the solid because, as you can see, the window was die cut out of the solid. She cut two pieces, one out of the lighter blue and one out of the even lighter blue. So there's one on each side. Now, to go into the flower box. She used the tiny leaves and tiny flowers and leaves. This is the #2 edition. The nice thing about this is that in one fell swoop, you get all of these flowers, so you can easily do them in lots of colors. Same thing, you've got a whole variety of foliage to go with this, and that works very nicely. And I did mention the die cuts, and here they are, the window view die cuts. So another year of collecting memories, love you, this big one. And she did do some inking on the flowers, as you can see. She used the green khaki and the violet on the flowers. So as you can see, they just do a lovely job. I like it in the center. I always think about doing the cutout in the center, but I like it over by the fold. I think that's really nice. Okay, honeybees, flowers, you can have it flipped, you can have it in the middle, but we've got another one. Look what the lady has done. How about strawberries? Well, as I open this up, look at the strawberries. So the other two, in fact, all 3 cards were vertical cards, just like this. This is a horizontal card. So you can also do it like this. And how fun is that? Just a big splash in the center. And obviously, she has used Strawberry Delight. And that, again, is the 12 by 12. And coordinating with the Strawberry Delight solid cardstock. And to get all of those strawberries, well, of course, it's the cutting die, and that works beautifully. And that flash of shine that you are seeing, there you go, that is the dotted dazzles. These are the dotted border dazzles, and there are 3 different colors. Obviously, red is one of them. So she's put that at the top and the bottom of the inside of her card and along the fold of the front. And I like the fact that this is darker in the front, really offsetting, kind of looks like chocolate dipped strawberries, don't you think? And then on the inside, just that light background and just really popping those strawberries. And they're just all over, just really fun. So now those are in the center, and the bigger one is at the top. So you've got lots of options with this, and that, of course, is something we all love. If you're going to get cutting dies, you might as well get them when they're very versatile, and we like that. So this is our cutting die, card cutting die of the month. And we do have something special for you. There is a money saver over on the right-hand side of the screen. And I've paired that with the Pearl Jewel Dazzles. There are 540 on this one sheet, so that's nice. Now, if you are a subscriber, if you have our subscription, you will get this for free. In fact, you've already received it because you get it before the webisode, so that you can, you know, kind of look at this project that's on the package and think about it and maybe even try it out. That's fun. If you decide to join us, it is also on the right side of our screen. We hope you will. And you will save 10% off of your subscription. So that's nice to do. Plus, you're going to get a free goodie every single month. And that's always nice. And the price will vary every month because the price of the dies varies. But I promise you, everything that you make will absolutely be fabulous. Yes, they will. And there are the listing of materials that were used are down below. You can print those out if you want to. It will help you choose what you want to duplicate or maybe make additions to, and that's great. I want to thank Debbie for just doing a fabulous job, as she always does, and for giving us some really neat ideas. I just love that. And I want to thank you. If you are watching this on YouTube, please do like us. We hope you'll subscribe. When you do those 2 things, that helps us in our ratings and helps us get more people to join us. Speaking of joining, we hope you'll head on over to paperwishes.com and take advantage of that money saver. Maybe subscribe if you'd like to. And check out the information at the bottom of your screen. If you'd like to leave a comment, we'd love to hear what you have to say. So again, thank you, Debbie, for a great job. And I want to thank you for being part of our Paper Wishes family. We'll see you next time.